I have a series on my channel called Facts and Glitches. These videos contain pieces of information about Call of Duty that you probably didn't know about. Well, today I want to do something a little bit different and showcase some things that you should know. Also, big thanks to Jonboiii for the video idea. I appreciate it. But anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So we are starting this video off with an absolute classic. But on the Nuketown maps, there are hidden trails for your RCXD cars. Now this started way back in 2010 on the original Black Ops. And I remember at the time this was mind-blowing. They also did this for other maps, but to me Nuketown was the most iconic one. They also brought this back with every other version of Nuketown. From Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Black Ops Cold War, and now Black Ops 6. And they're probably gonna add it in Black Ops 7. So if you didn't know about this, you probably haven't ever played a Call of Duty game in your life. And if that's the case, why are you watching this video?
Losing Bravo!
Enemies have destroyed the RCXD.
Next up is the Raygun Easter Egg on the World at War campaign. This Easter egg is really easy to do. Once you enter the shore, jump inside of these holes, and once you jump in the final one, there'll be a little sound effect, and then the ray gun will appear from the ground in these statues. In my opinion, I think this is one of the best Easter eggs in Call of Duty history. And fun fact, the developer who actually put this in the game didn't tell the higher ups and nearly got fired for putting this in the game. This was back when video games were a lot more serious. I mean, it's a lot different to what we get now. I don't even want to talk about the current state of Call of Duty. But anyway, back then, things were a lot more serious. So adding an Easter egg like this was very unheard of. And that is why it's one of my favorite Easter eggs ever. If you've ever played Infected on Modern Warfare 3, every single time you get the map Terminal, someone will do a glitch and get on top of the plane and just camp up there. Trying to learn this glitch back in the day was kind of tricky, but once you got up, you could also do another glitch to get to the very top of the plane, and you would have a great view of the map. So the reason why I think this glitch was so popular was one, because trickshots back in the day on MW2 would hit trickshots from up here, and I remember just thinking that was crazy. At the time, I couldn't believe that people were getting up there and then going for a trickshot, and I believe that was the case for everyone else. And then on MW3, the game mode Infected was very popular, and every time you got Terminal, someone would do the glitch to get up there, making it very known. Honestly, this might be the most popular glitch in Call of Duty history. Everyone knows this. I don't believe there's a single person watching this video who doesn't know about this. I refuse to believe it. Before we move on, I just want to let you guys know that I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers. This has been a very big goal of mine for a very long time. So if you are new around here and you're enjoying the video, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It's totally free and you can unsubscribe at any point. And in return, I promise to make the best videos possible for your entertainment. So yeah, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. But anyway, back to the video. Alright, so moving back over to Nuketown, we have the mannequin Easter egg. Once again, everyone knows about this. If you shoot all the heads off in 15 seconds, the song Sympathy for the Devil will start playing. Obviously, I can't show you that because it's copyrighted. But on the Black Ops 2 version, if you shoot all the heads off in 2 minutes, the Nuketown sign turns into a playable arcade machine, featuring 4 retro minigames. But the Black Ops 3 version actually has 2 Easter eggs. So the first one is the classic mode. If you shoot all their heads off in 2 minutes, a never-ending horde of zombie mannequins swarm the map. And the second mode is Weeping Angels. So instead, if you shoot all the arms off, the zombie mannequins would only move when you looked away, but freeze when you turn around. This one is probably the most creepy mannequin Easter egg. On the Black Ops 4 version, if you shoot all the heads off in under 2 minutes, a Russian voice plays, then a countdown for a nuke begins. The map opens up, a nuke launches, and a dark ether portal unleashes an endless wave of zombie mannequins from the sky. I've never liked the Black Ops 4 version of Nuketown, but I've got to say, this Easter egg definitely makes up for it. On the Black Ops Cold War version, if you shoot all their heads off in 2 minutes, this time the entire map glitches into a retro green or blue filter for the rest of the match. Honestly, this one just felt kind of lazy. I think they ran out of ideas. And finally, on the Black Ops 6 version, this one you might have missed because they didn't have it in the launch version of Nuketown. This actually came later in an update, I believe. But if you shoot all the heads off in under 2 minutes, you are teleported into a Nuketown sitcom while mannequin zombies attack you. There's also a live mannequin audience watching you, and they will react to your performance. If you get headshots, they applaud you, and if you get body shots, they boo and hiss you. Honestly, I respect this one. They got pretty creative. Alright, so we are now moving over to Call of Duty 4. And you know I couldn't make this video without featuring the old school mode. If you are unaware of this game mode, I believe this was made to compete with Halo at the time. So that is why they implemented extra jump height. And for a broken game in 2007, this led to many glitches. But my favorite ones are on the map Crossfire, Block, and Backlot. So on Crossfire, if you come over to the corner of the map, you can just jump out of bounds so easily. It takes no skill, and it's almost like they put this here for people to do the glitch. At least that's what it feels like. Moving over to Block, if you head over to this staircase, you can simply jump over the barrier. It's that easy. You don't have to do anything. This is so easy, it doesn't even feel like a glitch. It feels like it's just part of the map. But if you go all the way up, there's even more spots that you can get to. It really is one of the most broken game modes of all time. But finally, if we move over to Backlot and we head over to the middle of the map and climb on top of this building, you can actually do a little bit of parkour and get out of bounds. You can do this without the old school mode, but it's kind of tricky. It's definitely a lot easier to do in this game mode. There's also a few other glitches on Backlot. It's kind of a broken map. I won't show you all of the glitches in this video because we'd be here all day, but I'll just show you a few in the background. But I actually never played COD 4 in its prime. I mean, I was 7 years old when this game released. So I would have loved to have seen what this game mode was like back in the day in a public lobby. I just bet it was chaos. Everyone outside of the map, on top of the map, under the map. There was probably no one inside of the map. I wish if I was around back in the day to see that, but I couldn't make this video without including the old school mode on COD 4. On the Black Ops Zombie map 5, there used to be an old glitch where you would head over to this window and rebuild the barriers in a certain order. You could then climb on top of the barriers and then jump across onto this table. The zombies were then unable to kill you. This glitch is now patched, but it's still one of the most iconic glitches in Call of Duty history. I don't know why, but everyone seems to remember this, and that is why I had to put this glitch in this video. On the Black Ops 3 map, Hunted, there was a glitch where you could get on top of this waterfall. And I wasn't the biggest fan of Black Ops 3 at the time, but I remember seeing this glitch over and over and over again. Mainly because trickshotters were hitting trickshots from here, but they did actually end up patching this, I believe. Some people on YouTube say that you can still do this glitch. I did try it myself, but I suck at BO3, so I couldn't get it down. So I'm not actually sure if you can still do this, but I believe it's patched. but it might not be. But it's probably patched. If anyone still plays BO3, let me know. I'm kind of curious to know if this is still a glitch. Okay, so we are moving over to Modern Warfare 3, and we have the Riot Shield slide. If you don't know what this glitch is, it's pretty much you have to find a slanted object, and if you had a buddy stand in front of it, you could use that to slide up. I'm pretty sure you could get out of bounds on most maps using this method. The easiest map to do this on was probably Resistance. It literally took no skill whatsoever. On Resistance, there was so many other spots that you could explore as well. It was definitely one of the most broken maps on Modern Warfare 3. And if there was a spot where you couldn't quite get enough height, if you called in a MOAB, that would then give you even more height, and you could get to some crazy spots. For the average Call of Duty players, they never really used this, but for the trickshotters, they were obsessed with this glitch. Some of the best trickshots ever hit were all because of this glitch. I mean, some of the spots that you could get to was just ridiculous. And in my opinion, I think this is what made trickshotting on Modern Warfare 3 so fun, and low-key kind of addictive. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent on Resistance going for trickshots. It's honestly a disgusting amount of time, and that is why I had to put this on the list. Next up, we have my all-time favorite glitch in Call of Duty history, and that is the elevator glitch. Now, this started way back on Call of Duty 4. I'm not gonna explain how you do this because it's very complex and kind of awkward to explain. It involves lineups, changing your settings to Legacy Southpaw. It's a whole thing. I'll leave a tutorial in the description if you want to learn how to do this. But this glitch was just game breaking. You could get out the map on any map, and once you got the hang of it, it was really easy to do. But once you do the glitch, you go flying in the sky in a straight line, hence the name elevator. Since Modern Warfare 2 is built off the COD 4 engine, they actually did have this glitch in the game to start with, but they removed it very early on. So if you played Modern Warfare 2 way back in the day, you could actually do this glitch. And fun fact, they never removed it out of the Special Ops game mode, so you can still do this glitch in Modern Warfare 2, but just not in the multiplayer. I just want to give a shout out to Countdown because that is the most broken map to do this on. You could get outside the map and just go explore the mountains. It was so fun. There has been glitches like this come back in later Call of Duty titles, but they've never been the same, and they normally involve needing 2 people or like a care package or something like that. In my opinion, I just think this is one of the best glitches in Call of Duty history. It's so fun once you get the hang of it. But don't get me wrong, it's very hard to learn. So the final Easter egg in this video isn't actually an Easter egg because it's not in the game, but a lot of people believe it's in the game, or at least they did back in the day, and that is the old lady Easter egg. I know this isn't officially in the game, but way back in the day, someone made this Easter egg. I have no idea how they done this. Even today's standard, this is very impressive. But this Easter egg involved shooting the corners of this door on underpass, and then an old lady would come out and kill you. And I know I'm not the only one that fell for this back in the day. This fooled millions of people. I mean, the original video has nearly 19 million views, which is crazy. There's been a lot of trolls over the years in Call of Duty, but this has got to be the best one.
No!
Go away!
Wait, no. And no matter what she does, she always gets you, like, check it out.
Oh, angry lady.
Well, that's it for this video. If you want to see a part 2, make sure you leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. I always enjoy reading your feedback. But anyway, I will see you in the next one. Take care.